The Institute for Faith and Freedom at Grove City College presents the Student Fellows of Faith and Freedom.
Welcome to another episode of Season 3 of Meet the Fellows of Faith and Freedom interview series. I'm your host, Jacob Adams, and our guest today is Eliz Slayball. Before I get started with asking Eliz some questions, I wanted to give you all a reminder to head over to faithandfreedom.com, where we have a ton of awesome scholarly op-eds by our professors. If you're close by to Grove City, we have a lot of updates about the events that we're hosting here on campus that you can check out. And we also have a new podcast, Liberty Mail, which you can find a link to that on our website as well. Really awesome man on the street videos, conservative wins of the week. So be sure to check that all out after watching this interview. And with that, Eliz, if you can just introduce yourself, your name, your major, your year, where you're from, and then if you could just tell me a little bit about why you first joined the Institute.
Yeah, so my name's Eliz Slayball, and I am a junior research fellow at the Institute, and I'm a political science and sociology major. And I first joined the Institute because I really I enjoyed like the opportunities that it was giving to do research under a professor, and also just the values that it has, I connected with a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so could you tell me a little bit about particular issues or just, ways of communicating, anything like that you're really passionate about?
Yeah, so the reason I decided on a political science major and then added a sociology major is I'm really passionate about helping those who are in sexual exploitation, who can't defend themselves and need someone to be a voice for them. So that's what first got me interested in political science, and then having sociology onto that to just understand how society works together was the reason that I chose both of those.
It sounds like an awesome combo. That's great. And so could you tell me a little bit about, as a research fellow, some of the projects you've been able to work on?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about my projects. I get to work first with Dr. Herbner, so I look at data sets for him, a lot of economic data sets, and looking at different definitions of money and how some of the new definitions of different kinds of money have fit more with the Austrian economic view, which we hold here at Grove City. So that's been really fun to work under him and get to know more about economics as I do that. And then I also get to work under President McNulty, which is super fun.
Yeah.
And we're doing research for a new book that he wants to write on words and leadership. So I've really enjoyed doing that and just looking more into different types of leadership and kind of examples that he wants to use for that. And then also I'm looking into doing some research for Dr. Ayers, who's one of the sociology professors, and looking at crime rates and if that helps clearance of crimes, which is something else I'm really excited about.
That's awesome. That sounds like a great trio of projects right there. And so could you tell me a little bit about, just wrapping up, what some of your plans are after graduation, to whatever degree you've thought about that, and ways that you feel like the Institute has helped prepare you for that?
Yeah, so after graduation, I want to go to law school and hopefully become a prosecutor after that, to just really go back to why I wanted to do political science and really help people who are stuck in situations and feel like they don't have a defense or need someone to speak for them. And I feel like IFF has been so helpful with that, just even like the research that I do to help prepare me for law school, knowing how to work on a schedule, getting things done on time, even with like a lot of other pressures around. So I think just like the opportunities that IFF has given will be super beneficial for law school and after that when I have to go into the workplace.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you all for tuning in. And again, just one last reminder, head over to faithandfreedom.com. You can find more interviews and a lot of awesome resources.
For more information on the Institute for Faith and Freedom, visit faithandfreedom.com.